Whales, the biggest creatures on the earth. From ancient times, man has maintained close ties with whales. A 30-ton body jumps in the air. Some people claim whales are on the verge of extinction. Recently, the populations of whales have increased substantially. Did you know that this increase is causing an adverse influence on our lives? Currently, there are 83 species of whales existing on the Earth. The biggest species is the blue whale. We have on record a giant blue whale which weighed 190 tons and measured 34 meters in length. The smallest species is the vaquita. A fully grown vaquita is only 1.4 meters long. Dolphins also belong to the whale family. Whales and dolphins are used in many countries of the world as an important natural resource. This is a small country surrounded by the Caribbean Sea. The people's livelihood depends heavily on the use of marine resources, which is their main industry. The sea is a valuable asset. The value of one whale caught is really incalculable for the inhabitants of the small island. The International Whaling Commission, IWC, permits whaling in this country as Aboriginal subsistence whaling, and the local people catch whales within the annual quota set by the IWC. The catch brings liveliness and valuable benefits to the town. They appreciate and use the caught whales to the fullest extent. There are more than 21 countries and regions now in which whale or dolphin meat is used for human consumption, including those countries engaged in Aboriginal subsistence whaling. The United States and Russia catch bowhead whales and gray whales, whereas Norway catches minke whales. In 1982, the IWC, with the majority of members against whaling, adopted a moratorium that banned commercial whaling for big whales except in Aboriginal subsistence whaling. One major reason cited was that a large number of whales would be caught in commercial whaling, and that would cause depletion of the whale resource, which is on the verge of extinction. According to the International Union for the Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources, however, the only species of whales critically facing the danger of extinction are Chinese river dolphins and vaquitas. The population of whales and dolphins other than these two species is steadily rising. In general, whales increase at rates of 3 to 5% annually and over 10% depending on the species. If the catch is within this margin, we can utilize and maintain this resource simultaneously. In fact, the population of Antarctic minke whales in the Antarctic Ocean was about 80,000 at the beginning of the 20th century. According to the estimate by the IWC Scientific Committee in 1990, the population multiplied almost 10 times to 760,000 since. At present, Japan catches Antarctic minke whales in the Antarctic and minke, sei, brides, and sperm whales in the Northwest Pacific for research purposes. This whale research program, submitted to the IWC by the Japanese government and reviewed by the IWC Scientific Committee, aims to collect various biological data that are necessary for whale resource management, but difficult to obtain from sighting surveys, such as the dietary habits and the state of breeding for each species in respective sea areas. The number of Antarctic minke whales caught in the Antarctic as part of this program is very small compared to the total population. The number actually caught is estimated at around 0.1 or 0.2% at the most of the stock of Antarctic minke whales. Thus, there is absolutely no adverse influence on the breeding of this species. In addition to the Antarctic minke whales, there are other types of whales in the Antarctic Ocean: fin whales, humpback whales, and blue whales. It is known that blue whales have only shown little increase compared to other species. All these 4 types of whales eat krill. As the Antarctic minke whales are dominant in number, they eat most of the krill. The blue whales hardly succeed in getting their portion. Now, the population of fin whales and humpback whales is also on the rise. This makes it more difficult for the blue whales to get enough feed. Hence, they are unable to grow in number. Anti-whaling movements promote the protection of all species of whales, irrespective of stock status. As a result, blue whales are missing their chance to recover. Furthermore, the whale research program in the Northwest Pacific has revealed a surprising fact. Minke, sei, brides, and sperm whales are consuming huge volumes of the same fish that we are eating. The fish that these whales eat include cod, sardines, and squid. Many of these familiar fish are found in the stomach of the whales. It is estimated that the whales annually eat 3 to 5 times the global annual fish catch for humans. For many countries which depend on marine resources for their diet and economy, the competition for fish between the whales and the fishing industry may be a matter of survival. For example, minke whales, which have increased in abundance, are often observed to steal the fish gathered by lighted fishing boats. In certain regions, the fish catch has declined seriously, affecting the lives of local people. Certain species of whales eat not only smaller fish, but also tuna, salmon, and other big fish. These photos show the remains of a tuna which became prey to a whale. There is increasing competition between the rising human population and the growing number of whales which eat fish that we consume. If the whale population keeps rising, they may deprive us of the fish available in the not-so-distant future. Protection alone does not maintain the ecological balance. Proper ecological management will be necessary not only for the benefit of humans who use whales and fish. It will also be necessary for the whales themselves. For the true benefit and coexistence of man and nature.